representante del Parlamento griego. La aprovechará para ocultarse.
Te han localizado. Tenemos que irnos.
That would have been a pretty good superpower if I'd been able to foresee in the future. No, I did not at all think that. I mean, I don't know, in Spain you have a lot bigger of a movie industry than I have in my home country where I grew up in Sweden. I dreamed of being an actor, but the industry is so small and that I thought I probably would work more in theatre and I hadn't really seen the possibility of working in English or abroad. So for me, the Bourne franchise, which I fell in love with, I was 14, 15 when the first movie came out. It was, a franchise that I thought was suddenly taking the spy genre to another level. I love the fact that it felt so real. I love that, I love the big movies and adventure movies, but I love that it almost felt like you could bring intelligent drama into these kind of movies and heighten them. And so to be here today and have press conference and sit next to one of our most brilliant actors, Matt Damon, and it's it's surreal. I feel really proud and humbled that I got invited to join. I mean, now we're here, and it's the exciting times of teaming up and doing press and finally releasing the film and hoping that, I was a big fan and I care about it, and I hope that the rest of the people will hopefully enjoy it. And I guess it's the audience who will be responsible in if they're going to return and make a new one. And if they do, and they would invite me to come and join them again, I had the best of time. And Heatherly, like you said, is a very ambiguous character with a lot of levels and a lot of mystery to her, which was fun to play. So if I would be able to continue that, it would be amazing. Yes, we're in development of other films that we will hopefully release information about quite soon. So it's in the beginning. We started the company a year ago. Started off, I didn't get into theatre school in Sweden when I was after I finished ballet in high school, and so I got into law school because I thought that, or the most people I met who had been working as producers in film and theatre had gone that way. So that life happened, and it's in one way wonderful. I'm passionate about telling stories, and now to be able to give the chance. Lisa Langset, that woman who's she's a brilliant writer and director, extremely daring in the way she writes and chooses to tell certain quite, I would say, taboo stories. And she was the one who dared to believe in a girl who hadn't done any feature the first time and kind of kicked off my career. And to be able to bring her, I have the DP who did Ex Machina and Testament of Youth coming back, and now Ava Green and Charlotte Rampling is joining our team. And to be able to kind of be in the beginning and actually not coming in as an actor just in the later part of a process is a thing that I hope that I will be able to continue to do. I remember I grew up and watched like Pernilla August in Sweden. She did both a lot of theatre work and in films. Harriet Anderson I watched in a lot of Bergman movies, and she's now a woman who I've gotten the chance to get to know and is a huge inspiration for me. So I guess it's a lot of Swedish actors that were kind of the influence at the beginning, and then I would say that I saw Isabelle Huppert, I saw Gina Rowlands, Meryl Streep, all the kind of classic actors that made me fall in love with acting. Well, they kind of did things, and I thought to myself, I was like, oh my God, that's scary, and intense, but just utterly real and wonderful. And I loved the kind of guts that they had, and that's still something I really admire, and I guess trying to aspire for at least. yes, I didn't sign on to just anything. No, but then, I mean, of course, when I first got the call, before I had read it, I thought to myself, I mean, we have Angelina Jolie, who embodied that character with such bravura and who will always be, you know, in an iconic way related to Lara Croft. But the thing is that they rebooted the game 2013 and a new game came out a year ago, and it's quite a different take on it, and it has I love the fact that it has a lot of potential. There's a lot of backstory to her, and it's more of an origin story. So to be able to have those kind of elements and substance and storytelling, you can also get to do a female heroine on that level who is just pretty badass. And I haven't done that kind of film at all with that much physical. I also came from a ballet background, so the fact of being able to physically get into a part in that kind of way is something that I find really interesting.
Soy Jason Bourne. Tenemos que hablar.
32 muertos. La gente está más segura gracias a lo que hiciste.